Money. It's everywhere.
We earn it, spend it, save it, and sometimes lose it. But have you ever stopped to think, how does money actually work? What gives it value? And why does it have such a powerful grip on our lives? Let's rewind the clock. Thousands of years ago, humans didn't use money. Instead, they bartered, trading goods like grain, livestock, or tools. But bartering had its limits. What if you had a cow but needed a loaf of bread? Not exactly a fair trade, right?
But money makes it simple.
Over time, society started commodity money, items like gold and silver that had intrinsic value. These were universally accepted, portable, and durable. But carrying around heavy gold coins wasn't exactly convenient. Fast forward to the rise of paper money when governments and banks began issuing paper notes backed by gold reserves. This was the birth of representative money, a promise that you could exchange your paper for real gold. But here's where things get interesting. Today, most money isn't even physical. It's digital, just numbers on a screen. And it's not backed by gold anymore. Why do we give such value to pieces of paper and numbers on a screen? The answer is trust. Money works because we all agree it has value. It's a shared belief system. If everyone stopped believing in the value of a dollar, it would be just paper. You might be wondering, what's the big deal with digital money? Well, it means that banks and institutions control how much money exists and how it moves. The concept of supply and demand plays a major role here. Economists refer to this as the money supply. The more money there is, the less it's worth due to inflation. And this brings us to the role of banks. Banks are like middlemen in the money game. They hold your deposits and lend money to others, making a profit from the interest. When banks lend money, they're not just giving away your savings. They're creating new money. This might sound odd, but through a process called fractional reserve banking, banks only need to keep a small percentage of your deposit on hand. As a result, they can lend out more than they really have. Let's take a closer look at how money is created through loans. When you take out a loan for a car, let's say $20,000, the bank doesn't hand over actual cash. Instead, they create a deposit in your account, reflecting that balance. This means that the bank has essentially created new money for you to use. Surprising, isn't it? This brings us to something many people overlook: debt. Debt is a huge part of our financial system, often mistaken for a bad thing. But debt can also be used positively to build wealth. We often hear about people getting trapped in debt, yet businesses use loans to grow, hire people, and innovate. There's a fine line. Let's also touch on the concept of inflation. Have you ever noticed how prices seem to rise every year? That's inflation at work. Inflation means that the purchasing power of your money decreases over time. What you could buy for $10 today might require $15 5 years from now. So how can you protect yourself against this? Investing is a great way. Putting your money into stocks, real estate, or even starting a business can help your money grow over time. Now, speaking of investing, let's address the impact of the stock market on your finances. When you invest in stocks, you're essentially betting on a company's future success. It's risky, but it can yield high rewards, especially in the long term. But remember, never invest money you can't afford to lose. It's essential to do proper research before diving in. Today, money has evolved even further and many find it confusing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others have entered the financial landscape, offering a decentralized alternative. Cryptocurrencies challenge the traditional system, operating without banks or governments. But even these digital currencies rely on trust, just in a decentralized network instead of a central authority. Transactions are tracked on a technology called blockchain, which ensures security and transparency. While exciting, cryptocurrencies can be very volatile and risky as well. So always tread lightly. So, how does money work in your life? It's not just about spending. It's about value exchange, your time, skills, and resources converted into currency. And how you manage that currency can shape your future. But here's the untold truth. Money is a tool, not the end goal. It's a means to create opportunities, build security, and achieve dreams. The real power of money lies in understanding how it works, and using it wisely. Money is more than just coins, paper, or numbers. It's a story of trust, value, and human connection. So, the next time you hold a dollar in your hand, remember, you're holding a piece of that story. And it's up to you to write the next chapter. If you found this video useful, we want to hear from you. Have you experienced something surprising about money? Leave a comment down below about what money means to you. From the simple concept of money as a means of exchange to the complexities of banks, debt, inflation, investing, and cryptocurrencies. Understanding money helps us make better financial decisions, whether for ourselves or our families. Remember, money is a powerful tool, and understanding how it works can lead to a more secure future. Be curious, stay informed, and always question the world around you. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe for more insightful content. Thank you for watching.